What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys had a great Halloween. I didn't do much. Just sat around and uh, stayed away from all the trick-or-treaters. Definitely a good thing. You know, you get to a certain age and definitely just another day, I think. November's a special month for me for more than one reason. So I'm going to try and do my due diligence of days of thankfulness till Thanksgiving. So day number one, November 1st today, when I'm filming this. Thankful for friendly YouTubers teaching me more basic and advanced card techniques and tricks. Definitely learned a lot from watching all of you, learning from you. Definitely adapted it to how I know it. So day number one belongs to you guys. Thankful for your due diligence into making a video and for me learning. There's some things I like more than others. Like, personally, I'd rather hold on to a whole deck, you know, and stick to slates, you know, but still doesn't mean anything else is out of it. So definitely appreciate all you. So I'm very thankful for that. So day number one of being thankful goes to you guys. And I'm going to try like crazy to stick to this year. Usually I get into it and then a couple days into it I forget or get busy, or you know how that goes. Today's video is going to be the one-handed shuffle. The one-handed shuffle is basically, in my eyes, how well you advanced in card magic or card controls. When I first learned to pass, that was basically the break-even point of, do I want to continue on with this? Or do I try something different? I literally stopped messing with cards for 6 months because trying to figure out the pass and doing it cleanly frustrated me. So I learned other things, like the simplistic scissor cut, other double lifts, even the fan, right? And then one day I got into it. So we'll say they chose the Jack of Clubs, right? So one day I got into it and I figured out a different way to do a pass, right? And then just like the Jack of Clubs on top. So I think learning the basic is okay, but then adjusting where you need to really helps out a lot instead of learning how they're teaching you. The number one influence is the size of your hand. How much of a grip you got on the deck really influences a lot, I think. I say that because the one-handed shuffle, I think, may be easier with a bigger hand. I'm not sure. But I really don't see many of you doing it, so it's hard to really say. But the one-handed shuffle is basically this, right? And then you get it together like that. Then you just push together. There is a shuffling sound to it that I haven't really mastered yet, where you basically bow the deck together. So something like that, and then something like that. It probably took me a good 2 weeks. I think one night I was even up for 6 hours trying to figure it out. For starters, it's definitely a semi-used deck thing. You're gonna really fight it using a new deck or a really, really old deck. So one of those decks, depending how well they're used, justifies a lot. But the initial move, right, is just breaking the packet in half. Breaking the packet in half and getting it to this point. Right? So basically these ends are touching down here. I can see that. I feel that's the bread and butter of it right there. It's kind of got to be done kind of fast, right? So I think if you practice just that to start and you're comfortable with that, probably help you out a lot. For a while my fingers did feel a little tension, right? It did start hurting a little bit, but I got used to it. But the one thing about doing this, right? This card back here, we'll want to keep lifting up initially. For me personally, I got a bad habit of chewing my fingernails. Always have. So I feel when you do this part here, it's got to be kind of done kind of fast a little bit. Or if you do have fingernails, use your fingernail to ride the back of this card. If you do catch the skin of your tip of your finger, it's going to drag it. So that'll be your first headache to get around. So once you feel comfortable in that, then you get it to this point, right? So if you notice, I changed my grip. It was here, and then it was here. It was here, and then it was here. That's crucial for the next step. So after you change your grip, you're seriously going to loosen up your grip just a little bit so you can get the cards weaved into each other, right? So if you think about it, when you do a Pharaoh shuffle, you're really not holding these cards tight. You want a loose grip so you can actually get these cards to start weaving. Same theory. So you're here, and they're there, right? So you change your grip, start getting those cards together. Looks like that. And then you just push them together. Really, that's as far as I am now. I had done the shuffle quite a few times, depending on where the cards start weaving. Says a lot. So like if you see that bottom card wanted to start kicking out here, so it's kind of making the shuffle thing harder. So I would say I probably got in total 2 days of practice straight into this. Not exactly straight, but in total. So it is a dacky move. You're definitely going to have some frustration. As simplistic as it looks, there is headaches. You know, just getting to that point there took me quite a bit. So, but I feel once you're at this point here and you could comfortably change your grip, the rest is basically easy. You know, you just loosen up your grip a little bit, so those cards will start weaving, and then you could push them together. Definitely practice that quite a bit, just that part alone, right? So you can get them together. I think that'll be the hardest part. But once you get it to that point and you feel comfortable doing that and you change your grip, you're basically there. So remember, you'll probably feel some cramps in the hands, no doubt. A semi-used deck will definitely help out. And have patience. If you've never done it before, you do it once the first time, it's not going to be easy. You will fight it. It'll be frustrating at first, no doubt. But eventually I got it, and to a point where I felt comfortable explaining it, how I did it, and putting a tutorial up. So hope you guys enjoyed that video, and we'll do it again.